Having fun at home yet? Here is 5 things you can do to make this quarantine the best time of your life. Hi, my name is Victoria Vives Kwong and I'm an energy healing, shamanism, and divine sexuality teacher. During these times of quarantine, we are forced to face challenges that we have never faced before. So it can be a little overwhelming. However, here are 5 things that you can do to turn things around so that you achieve greater happiness and better relationships with your loved ones. Number 1, from trapped to tuned in. Whether you are an introvert or an extrovert, in the situation that we are right now, most of us are 24/7 in the same location, seeing the same walls, and with the same people, whether it is your family, your beloved, or even just being on your own. It is super important for our mental health to find our sanctuary and also diversity of the people that we see on a regular basis. So what I recommend is for your sanctuary, have a space that is dedicated to you and that already the people that is living with you knows, okay, that's daddy's space, or that's mommy's space, or this is my sister's space, so that people in your home knows when she's there or he's there, we cannot interrupt. So super important. Or perhaps you don't have a space that you can dedicate to yourself. Maybe you live in a single. So then my recommendation would be on a daily basis, make sure to go outdoors. Go outdoors, maybe for a walk, for a run, anything, but make sure to change your environment. It's super, super important. Another thing that can immensely help is when we are able to see different faces, have conversations with different people. So if you are on your own, even more important, you are going to need that stimulation of seeing other people. But even if you are with the same people all day, whether it is your beloved or your family, you're going to want to find spaces where you can actually meet with others. So for this, thank God, we have Zoom, we have WhatsApp, we have Skype, we have all these different ways to connect with people that are not in the immediate vicinity. So my recommendation is on a regular basis, whether it is weekly or daily, have your appointments. So if normally you meet with them for, I don't know, going out for coffee every Friday, so still do it, but do it online, like virtually. Have your own coffee, have your own drink or tea, and just do that so that you keep that diversity and you can continue with a rich and meaningful life. Have you had the experience of being at home all these days, and sometimes it's almost like you wake up in the morning and then suddenly it's at night and the days are like blending and merging together and it's like just a big long day? Well, let me tell you, what you need is number 2. No, not that number 2. Number 2. Keep a schedule. So this is super, super powerful. After 10 years working from home, I can tell you that sometimes I wake up in the morning and I said, well, you know, I'm my own boss, I keep my own schedule, so maybe I stay a little longer in the bed and I have breakfast a little later. Maybe I even work a little bit on the bed, I stay in my pajamas, you know, so at the end of the day, it's like it has been, I don't know, it just almost, the day is gone. So it's super important to keep a schedule. So that means almost replicate the regular rhythms that you have when you are going to your regular job or your regular business or activities. So putting the alarm in the morning, taking your shower, getting into your clothes, almost as if you are going to go out, even if nobody sees you in the whole day. And then having your schedule for lunch, for dinner, for everything. And this is going to keep your mind a little more alert and a little more aware, and it's going to be easier so that once again the days don't blend all together. We want to keep up with our circadian rhythms, and what you can do for this is to stay in tune with the sun. That means in the morning when you get up, just look through the window, or if you can, even go outdoors a little bit and see the sun. It's a new day, it's a fresh day. You can even sing Morning Sun, which is in this video, and it's super powerful. And then in the middle of the day, also going out a little bit or looking through the window so that you can see the full-on sun. And then in the evening, making sure that you start seeing the sunset. Those transitions are super important so that we understand that we are going through cycles and it's not just a long, long day. So this can help so much. Let me know how it goes. I would love to hear from you. Number 3, creating rituals. Wow, creating rituals can completely transform our lives. And in this occasion in which we are having sometimes more time because we are not having to drive or go out, we can totally incorporate some in our lives. And this can become part of our family culture. So if you are with your family or your beloved or even in your own, you can create special, very unique rituals. For example, how about every day connecting with your partner and dedicated an intimate time together? So this is something that truly almost like mark it on your calendar or put the alarm so that you know at what time you guys are getting together. And that means creating a space, so whether it is on your bedroom or in another room, but making sure that you have the space that is conducive to connect with your beloved, to have that intimacy. Maybe some lighted candles, some crystals, some essential oils, anything that really helps you connecting with each other. And this connection can be just talking about, your feelings that day, or just gazing into each other's eyes. It can go a little bit more intimate. Ideally, maybe we can use this time for daily love making. That can be really good for connection. So it can be anything, but something that you start creating a special moment every day. And in that way, this is not going to be a terrible time. Instead, it can be a beautiful time that you remember for years and years to come. I'm beyond excited because we have the last 2 and they are so incredibly life-changing. Ready for number 4? Number 4, reclaim self-care. Wow, and wow. These days, since we started the quarantine, I have been taking so much more care of myself. I'm not sure what it is. It might be that I'm not so busy with other people. It might be that I'm just stuck at home and I have more time to pamper myself. But seriously, since we started the quarantine, I have experienced a self-care and self-love that I have never ever in my life experienced. So this is an opportunity to make it something that creates that habit in your life. And when we take care of ourselves, everything else goes to the next level. So even if it feels a little bit selfish, how sometimes we are indoctrinated to not be selfish in that way, but it is not about selfish. It's similar to when we go in the airplane and they say to put your mask first, so it's exactly the same. And this time really offers us an opportunity to go into our self-care, self-love. You can treat yourself almost like your temple, the vehicle of your soul. And that is going to make this experience transformative. And maybe you are even embracing some hobbies, but after a while it feels a little bit pointless and you just don't know what else to do. That's when it comes number 5. From trial to triumph. I remember a time that my husband and I were going every single week to the wild, hiking, backcountry, and then sleep in a place pretty far from civilization, and just stay there with a little tarp and our sleeping bags. And one day it was raining like crazy, so much so that it started hailing, and we were feeling like we're going to go. It's going to be like a big flood and we're just going to be like a burrito just going with the water. Imagine the fear. I thought I was going to die there, but we survived it. And guess what? That became one of the key moments that we remember with so much joy. We were triumphant. We remember that as something that made us more resilient, more courageous. So with this is the same. In this time, we can see ourselves outside of our comfort zone in a situation that we never ever been before. So this is an amazing opportunity to really see what we are made up of, right? And we can develop that skill to have perseverance and have that ability for resiliency. So these are the 5 different things that you can do to turn things around during this quarantine. If you have liked this, make sure to subscribe, click the button so that you will receive notifications, and also please comment what is happening with you these days. I would love to hear. Also, I have a gift for you. I'm super excited because this week I'm actually releasing an ebook all about work that you can do for your intimacy. So if you want to check this out, I'm going to put a link right here and you can get this ebook for free. Have a beautiful, beautiful day or night. Mwah!